Hello everyone, and welcome to our LakePoint Kids online family experience. I'm so glad you stopped by. It's been a week now since the Summer Olympics have wrapped up, and I hope you were able to enjoy some of the action as Canada battled their way to 24 medals, 7 gold, 6 silver, and 11 bronze. I love cheering on our athletes as they ran, jumped, biked, threw, kicked, swam, rowed, and performed on the world stage with the best of the best. All the athletes from around the world did an incredible job, and there was lots to celebrate. There were some new world records that were set, there were some new sports added to the Olympics for the first time, and there were some tense moments of overtime and tiebreakers. Check out a few of the most memorable moments. This year in men's 100-meter butterfly, an American named Caleb Dressel won the gold medal and set a new world record with his time of just under 49.5 seconds. And you'll be happy to know that Caleb also loves and serves Jesus. Then there were some new sports added to the Olympics this year, skateboarding being one of them. This year in women's park skateboarding, the silver medal went to a 12-year-old girl from Japan. Then there was the incredible tense gold medal match between Sweden and Canada in women's soccer. After the score remained tied, and after overtime, they went into shootouts and still remained tied. So then the rule was next goal wins, and that's just what Canada did. Lastly, there was a memorable moment as two friends competing in the men's high jump for two different countries tied for the gold medal. Instead of battling it out further with a tiebreaker, they decided to stop jumping and instead share the first place spot, each receiving a gold medal. Now, question for you. What if I told you, surprise, I've got some of those athletes here with me today, and they're going to challenge you to a competition? What do you think? Who wants to try high jumping? Or what about the butterfly stroke? Anyone feeling confident? Yeah, I didn't think I'd have too many willing participants. Why? Well, honestly, it would be foolish. No offense to you and your athletic abilities, but you wouldn't be able to beat them. You lack the training, the experience, the muscle, and the size. And challenging them would likely be embarrassing, possibly painful, and definitely unwise. And speaking of that word, unwise, it reminds me of what we're studying this month. Do you remember? It's wisdom. And what is wisdom? Well, we describe it as this. Wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it. I'll count to 3 and then we'll say it together. 1, 2, 3. Wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it. Remember, wisdom is a 2-part thing. First, you have to find out what the right thing is to do, and then you have to do it. It's not just enough to know what the right thing is, you have to follow through with doing it. Knowing what the right thing to do is and not doing it is the opposite of wisdom. It's more like foolishness. Wisdom is super valuable because it can help us know what to do and when to do it, what to say and how to say it, where to go, who to hang out with. It can help us with many of the choices we have to make. And that's why it's so important to learn about it. And a great place to learn more about it is from the Bible. Let's check out our verse of the month found in the New Testament in the book of James. If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5, nerve. Wow, those are some great words. The Bible says here that if you want wisdom, ask for it. God will give it to you. God doesn't save wisdom for certain people. He gives it freely to anyone who asks. So I encourage you today, start asking God for wisdom and wait to see how God answers those prayers. All right, now let's rehearse the verse. If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5, nerve. And for our memory verse challenge today, we are going to pretend to be in the Olympics. First, I want you to stand up and run on the spot as fast as you can. Here we go. If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5, nerve. Nice work. Now try swimming on the spot as fast as you can. Ready, set, go! If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5, nerve. Good job. All right, last one. Now I want you to jump on the spot as high as you can. And go! If any of you needs wisdom, you should ask God for it. He will give it to you. God gives freely to everyone and doesn't find fault. James 1:5, Nerve. Great job. So wisdom, what is it again? Well, wisdom is finding out what you should do and doing it. And our bottom line or focus point of today is think before you act. Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Think before you act. Before you accept a challenge, try something new, say something, make a decision, remember to think before you act. It can help save you regret, embarrassment, negative consequences, and even pain, as we'll see now on this week's episode of The So-and-So Show.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And welcome to The So-and-So Show.
Yeah.
Hey, what you got there, buddy?
Oh, gotta get my vitamin W.
Vitamin W?
Oh, it's vitamins for wisdom. W choose when vitamin C just isn't enough.
All right, I think it's important to note there is no such thing as vitamin W.
But with W choose, you'll never have to worry about wisdom ever again.
This way, buddy.
Oh, but with W choose...
Again, I think it's important to note you can't get wisdom by eating something.
All right. But do you know where you can get some wisdom?
Where?
Talking to someone you know stuff.
Hello, everyone! No, thank you, please, thank you. Sit down, you are too kind up there. I see you, what's up? Hello, hello.
Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
All right.
What was that?
Oh, I have fans everywhere, Brandon, even in places you can't always see. See you.
Who are you and what do you know?
My name is Stevie Knievi, and I am a stunt performer.
Oh,
yes, thank you.
So like for movies?
No, I do movies occasionally, but mostly now I just do death-defying stunts for my adoring fans. Hey! Yes, oh, thank you, please. Sit down. Stop.
Okay, so death-defying stunts. That sounds dangerous.
Very dangerous, Brandon. Very.
So, I mean, how are you still here? I mean, intact.
Well, I should say that death-defying stunts could be very dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. You see, every professional stunt performer, like myself, knows that you need to do a bunch of practice runs and make sure all of these safety measures are in place before you even do the stunt. Being careful is key. Sometimes people will do the stunts and they won't even think it through first.
Yeah, but what's the point of doing a death-defying stunt if you're trying to be careful?
So you can do it more than once. I mean, come on.
Right.
So, what are some of the stunts that you've done?
Oh, you guys know it. It's my signature ride. It's the bicycle ride of dreams, where I dream up something crazy to jump over, and then I figure out how to do it. Yes!
What have you dreamt up?
Ooh. What was it? Oh, I know what you're talking about. My favorite one was when I filled up an Olympic-sized pool with chocolate pudding and I jumped over it.
Oh.
Wow. Did you make it?
Of course I made it. Although if I didn't, it would have been a pretty tasty wipeout.
Well,
Yes.
I'm sad that we can't see you do one of your stunts.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay. Why not? You guys stay right here.
Where's she going?
I don't know. Hey, there she is.
Huh?
That was incredible.
Oh, thank you very much.
You did that.
I did do that.
That
Yes.
was so crazy. It didn't even look real.
Like I said, it's important to work up to it.
I want to do that. I want to do that.
You have to think it through, talk to somebody who's done it before.
I talk to you. I'm ready. Start.
Yeah, John, I don't think you have enough space on this runway.
I will now make this jump. Ha-ha.
No, please, John, don't.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
Thanks for coming on the show, Stevie.
Yeah, of course.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Fellas,
Kellen, how do you do?
not too shabby. How about yourself?
I think I may have fractured my fibula. But otherwise, I'm great.
What? Whoa, what happened?
Ooh, death-defying jumps.
John tried to do something unsafe that he didn't really think through.
Our verse actually talks a little bit about that.
Oh, yeah?
Proverbs 22:3. Wise people see danger and go to a safe place, but childish people keep going and suffer for it. Now, it's a great verse that packs in a lot. And I was wondering if you two could help me with a little game I like to call Wisdom Will Ya? Wisdom Won't Ya? So here's how this game works. For each round, I will give you a challenge. Now it's up to you to decide if you will accept my challenge. You can buzz in and say, I will, or I won't. If you say, I will, you must complete the challenge. But some of these can be tricky. So remember our verse. Wise people see danger and go to a safe place, but childish people keep going and suffer for it. Ready to play?
Let's do it.
All right. First question. Will you or won't you eat a piece of cake
I will.
covered in ghost peppers?
Oh, no. I won't.
Sorry, you said I will. It's a part of the game.
What?
It's part of the game.
Oh, man. All right.
Looks tasty, Kellen.
Will you have a bite?
Oh. No, I won't. No, thank you.
Don't take my cake.
Stop.
Question 2.
Oh.
Will you or won't you eat a piece of apple pie with
You're not going to trick me twice, Kellen. Apple pie with what? With fire ants? With raw sewage? With rotten fish? I won't.
vanilla ice cream?
I will. Oh. That is delicious.
Thank you.
Homemade?
Of course.
All right. You know what? I'm full. Oh, I'm full. So thank you so much, Kellen.
Question 3. Will you or won't you get a shoulder massage
Yes, please. I will.
from a robot?
What? Okay.
Ow!
Ow! Ow! My trapezius! No! Ooh, I see the danger now. Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop! Make it stop!
Oh, no. I won't.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Last question. Will you drink a milkshake while jumping on a trampoline?
Why, let me think. Milkshakes are very tasty, but they're not super healthy. But jumping on a trampoline burns calories, and it's a lot of fun. I don't see any danger. I will.
I will too.
Man,
That was a little messy, but it wasn't dangerous.
Who won the game, Kellen?
Well, that depends. What did you learn?
Robot massages are painful.
Well, yes. But what else?
Milkshakes should be enjoyed while standing still.
Mm-hmm. And?
I guess I shouldn't have been so quick to buzz in every time. I should have waited to hear the whole challenge.
Definitely. Making sure we have all the information is an important part of wisdom.
Yeah, but even after thinking it through, I still think drinking a milkshake on a trampoline isn't wise.
Well, that's another part of wisdom. We learn from our mistakes. Would you make that same decision again?
No.
There you go. That's wisdom. Let's look at the verse one last time. Wise people see danger and go to a safe place, but childish people keep going and suffer for it. Doesn't mean we shouldn't ever take risks, but it does mean we should think before we act.
Thanks a lot, Kellen.
No problem, Bob. I'll see you next time.
Bye.
I don't get it. The verse said to avoid danger. I mean, jumping on a trampoline isn't dangerous.
Sure, but I don't think it means just physical danger. Danger could be stuff like a website that you're not supposed to go to, or a person you shouldn't hang out with.
Yeah, or any kind of temptation to break a rule or do something dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they know what danger looks like. They're smart.
No, they're wise,
Yeah.
like me. Obviously.
Reveal the question. What could keep you from being wise?
Maybe you're impatient.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places.
Or maybe you think you don't need wisdom and you can do it all from your gut.
Yeah, wisdom is important, but there are a lot of things that can get in the way.
So talk about it with each other, and we'll see you next time on the So-and-So Show.
Bye.
Why'd you giggle when I said like me?
About what? I don't remember the reference.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, 1. Come on, come on. Oh,
Oh, I missed it. Oh, no.
yes. Yes.
Oh, I did it.
That verse Kellen shared, wise people see danger and go to a safe place, but childish people keep going and suffer for it. That verse was written by King Solomon, the man we learned about last week. Danger can come in all shapes and sizes, and I don't just mean physical danger. It could be a suspicious-looking website, or a friend you know you shouldn't be hanging out with. It could be a temptation to break a rule. And usually it's not like there's this big sign warning you about danger, but let's be honest, we usually know when something is dangerous or when something might become dangerous, don't we? And you know what? That is our sign to try something different, to avoid the danger, or to find out more information about things so we can make a wise choice. When you want to do something you think might be dangerous, or someone else is trying to get you to do something dangerous, don't just keep going without considering the consequences. Stop, take a moment, and think. Think about what Jesus would do, or talk to someone who is wiser than you. It could save you a whole lot of trouble and pain and frustration. Remember, friends, avoid the danger and think before you act. It's time to bring it home now with our small group time, so along with your parent, listen to today's instructions. First off, I want you to share some ideas of things that could become dangerous or have negative consequences if you don't think before you act. Maybe like not wearing a bike helmet while bike riding, or choosing to play a video game instead of cleaning your room like you were told to. What are some things you can do to help you stop and think before you act and choose the right action? Now press pause, complete the activity, and then come back for the second set of instructions. Next, I want you to have some Olympic fun. Move to a spot where you have lots of space to try the running long jump. Now before each jump, practice saying our verse. Try to do at least 5 times and invite others from your family to join in the fun. This month, our weekly draw is for an Amazon gift card. To have a chance at winning, parents, please take a picture of your child having fun practicing their running long jump. Please post it on our LakePoint Kids Facebook page or email to me at rachel@lakepoint.church. Parents, please grab your phone and fill out the online connection card available on the LakePoint app. It's like our guest book, letting us know who is watching and helping us stay connected to you. It also allows you to sign up for our latest LakePoint initiatives and opportunities. So kids, while your parents are busy doing that, why don't you pretend to act out your favorite Olympic sport? Just a reminder that you can go back and watch your favorite LakePoint Kids online family experiences on our YouTube channel or on our LakePoint app in the Family Resources section. Thanks for tuning in today, friends. I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Remember, think before you act.